Welcome back, Jim. Welcome back to your favorite challenge, 31 days to renew your mind. Today is day 12 or 13? I think day 12, right? Let's start with a class with a prayer. God, I bring all of me to you. No more hiding. Help me to see myself through your eyes. Let me release judgment and embrace divine acceptance. Heal the parts of me I have pushed away. Today, I choose to love myself forward. Today's topic is radical self-acceptance. Hear it. Radical acceptance. Radical acceptance. By any means necessary, accept yourself or also certain situations so you can move forward. Because how many situations you still asking yourself, oh, why was it not different? I could have done it different. I could have said it different. I could have been different. And you keep thinking and you keep yourself in a mental loop. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. No. Radical acceptance. And today's first affirmation is, everything that happened, let me hear. Everything that happened, let me hear. A couple years ago, I went through an experience. It broke me. Emotionally, psychologically, and it got to me spiritually as well. Physically too, because I lost a lot of weight. Wow. And I just think about it, and I think about how I look when that experience was happening. And look at myself now. I can confirm it. Everything that happened, let me hear. And everything happened as it's supposed to happen, when it's supposed to happen. The pain, the mistake, the lies, the fear, the challenge, the hardships, the struggle, everything. If you want, you can take a piece of paper and name every negative experience you have went through. Because for some reason, most people only think that the negative things they went through made them who they are or led them to where they are. The negative and the positive, the good and the bad, led you to where you are today, where you are now. And once you understand that everything that has happened led you here, now you can also accept that everything do happen for a reason and you are exactly where you're supposed to be. I already know. Your ego mind gonna be like, what? I'm supposed to be suffering? I'm supposed to be crying? I'm supposed to be healing? I'm supposed to be what? I'm supposed to be going through this hardship. And it gets difficult for most people to understand that what you are going through it for a reason, especially if that thing is painful, especially if that thing is negative. But if it's for a good thing, if I tell you right now, the happiness you are feeling right now, you are supposed to feel it. That happiness is there for a reason. You're not going to question it. But if I tell you that pain is there for a reason, you are going to question it. Why? Because a lot of us have been wired to see pain as something bad. To see ourselves that if we struggle, if we go through hardship, or if we go through challenges, something is wrong with us. Nothing is wrong with you because you are struggling. Nothing is wrong with you because you are crying. Nothing is wrong with you because you are going through hardships. Nothing is wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with you. The Bible, when they talk about the period of wilderness, that period of wilderness is a period of preparation, a period of formation. So see your struggles, see your adversities, see your challenges as a period of preparation. If right now you are in poverty, if right now you are living in lack, that's simple a period of preparation, not a period of stagnation. But what does a lot of people do? They're going through hardships, challenges, difficulty, pain. They stay there. They stay in the pain, they stay in the misery, they stay in the challenge, they stay in the adversity. They stay in the pain. The pain didn't come for you to stay in there. The pain came to prepare you and let it go. But then you get to the point where you romanticize your pain. You romanticize your struggles. You romanticize your trauma. Yeah. A lot of people still hold on to their traumas because of once they say, oh, when they say to somebody, you know, it's because of my trauma, people are going to have a sense of pity, a sense of empathy, and that can let them slide with certain things. I used to do that too, but now I don't do it anymore. Your traumas are valid, but who you are today is your choice. I don't know when trauma become a reason to not grow, a reason to not evolve, a reason to not do better. Oh, because of my traumas. Oh, because of my traumas. Oh, because of my traumas. And you keep romanticizing your traumas, and you're going to keep having the life that your traumas have created. Radical acceptance. Everything that happened led me here. Everything that happened to you led you here. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. First Bible verse for today is Genesis 50:20. But as for you, you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good. Everything you go through, what you call bad, what you call mistake, what you call failure, God meant it for good. God let it happen for good. You might not see it now. It might not make sense to you now. But look at the bigger picture. If you have somebody that inspired you, someone that motivates you, someone whose lifestyle or the things they do or their creativity or how much money they have or how confident they are or how many businesses they have, you look up to them or their story inspire you, motivate you, they can confirm to you what I'm telling you right now. Every negative thing, every painful thing, every challenge, every mistake, every hardship, if you ask them, they're going to tell you it happens for a reason. It was supposed to happen. Why? Because they learn to grow from that. They learn to evolve because of that. For example, me, one of the reasons why I rebuke poverty so much is because I have experienced the pain of not knowing if you are going to eat a day. The pain of not knowing if you are going to pay rent. And if you don't pay rent, you're going to become homeless. That stress, that pain, I have felt it. And I have used that pain to discipline myself that no more. You are no longer going to be in lack. You are no longer going to be in poverty. You are not going back. So I put everything on my physical power, but more my mental power to not go back to poverty. Which one of my mentors said one time that poverty is simply lack of creativity. But that just what I just said can be a title for a different video. Genesis 50:20. But as for you, you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good. That experience, that challenge, that pain, that adversity, that happiness, that joy, that problem, that misery, that solution, that excitement, that brokenness, God meant it for good. It didn't come to destroy you. It came to lift you up, build you up. If you have the consciousness to see it that way, if you have the mindset to see it that way. Some of you are listening to this right and like, oh, what she says, she's lying. She's like, what? That I'm supposed to suffer? That there is something good in my suffering? Oh no, you lying. No, you out here, you. And somebody else will be like, you know what? Let me analyze the pain I have been through, the hardship, the challenges. Yeah, those things have teach me a lot. Then yeah, she's right. Everything happened for a reason. Genesis 50:20. But as for you, you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good, in order to bring it about as it is this day, to save many people alive. How many of you have been inspired by somebody else's testimony, somebody else's experience? How many of you have been inspired by somebody else sharing that, hey, this is how broken I was. This is how devastating I was. This is how damn bad I was. This is what my past used to look like. But look at me now. This is what the prophet is saying, right? To use what you have been through to empower others. Where it says to save many people's life, to educate others, to uplift others, to inspire others. And only a few who has the God mindset, the positive mindset, can take somebody else's struggle and get inspired by it. Some of you, you see somebody struggling and you start laughing. What is the fun? The same way somebody else's testimony or somebody else's inspiration or somebody else's motivation is the reason you are still believing, you still going, you still trying, you still putting the work. That's exactly how somebody else can use your testimony, your strength, your wisdom, yourself as a reason to keep going. Homework for today, write about a past event that you are now learning to accept. A past event that you are learning to accept, that you have made peace with. Write about a past event that you are now learning to accept. I'm going to use myself as an example. I went to a breakup, and for so long, I wasn't accepting it. I was like, no, it's not. So I was like, so I tried everything in my power to gain the person back. But because I wasn't accepted the situation. But what would they say? Is I was in denial. I was like, oh no, we're still together. No. This person is not leaving me. No. Break up? What do you mean break up? I see you with my whole life. I see you in my future. I see you everywhere with me. What do you mean break up? That was my ego being in denial. But the moment I accept, that freed me. That liberated me. What about you? What is one past event you are now learning to accept? Me, a past event that I learned to accept is that some family members are not going to agree with the way I choose to live my life. And that's okay. I have already accepted that. Another example about myself. Some family members had reject, rebuke, condemn, insult, don't want to hear, don't want to see me because of my sexuality. And I have learned to accept that as well. What about you? Second affirmation for today's class. I fully accept who I am, where I am, and who I am becoming. I fully accept who I am, where I am, and who I am becoming. With love, not judgment. Remember, one of the goals of this challenge is to remove all the self-judgment, all self-criticism, self-hate from your system. I fully accept who I am, where I am, and who I am becoming. With love, not judgment. With love, not criticism. How many of you are miserable, unhappy, broken because you haven't accepted yourself? You want other people to accept you, but have you accepted yourself? Have you accepted who you are? Or are you still denying who you are because you want to be somebody else? Well, God only made one of you. So why not tell God that I believe you made me for a reason. So let me just be me as I am, because being me is a flex, because by being me, I'm being a creation of God. So being myself is a flex. So I'm going to accept me. Where I am. What are you in your life? What are you right now in your life? And by the way, accepting a situation does not mean you cannot change that. For example, I accept what I am right now. I am what I want to be mentally, not yet. Financially, not yet. Spiritually, not yet. But I accept what I am. I am aware of what I am and who I am becoming. Do you accept who you are becoming? The fact that you are becoming that. Becoming is a never-ending process unless you are dead. You are becoming, which means you are not behind, you are not ahead, you are not lost, you are not stuck, you are simply becoming. Second Bible verse for today's class, Romans 15:7. Accept one another, then as Christ accepted you in order to bring praise to God. You have to accept yourself. I know it's a normal thing to want people to accept us. At some point, me too, I wanted people to accept me, but not anymore. Because when I was trying for other people to accept me, I did a lot of things that were not authentic to me. I did them. I don't play the victim. I take ownership for everything I did. I wanted to be accepted, so I was doing this, that, just to be accepted. But what I wanted to be accepted, was I happy? No, because I knew all I was doing, it wasn't for me. It wasn't for them to see me, for them to approve me, for them to notice me. But no, years ago, I stopped it. I just, you know what? I'm going to accept myself as I am. Whoever accepts me, great. Whoever doesn't, great. I don't need anybody to accept me. You don't. Well, by the way, nobody is obligated to accept me, and I don't have to care, which I don't. Yeah, God accept me. I accept myself. Other people not accepting me. What am I supposed to do about it? I cannot change them. I cannot control them. But I'm not going to let somebody else not accepting me stop me from living my life, stop me from being happy, just because you don't accept me? Oh no. Romans 15:7, accept one another. But the reason why most people cannot accept other people is because they do not accept themselves. Simple. That's another reason why I don't subscribe to religions. Because how many religions don't accept other people because of, oh, if you are Muslim and I'm Christian, oh, that separation, that division is not from God. God did not divide us. He made all of us in his image and likeness for a reason. But we are here on earth with this system. Oh, I must separate you because of your sexuality, because of your religion, because of your political views. Divide and conquer. It's been around and it's still around. Whenever you choose to divide yourself from somebody else, and you do that out of fear, well, I don't know what to tell you. Accept yourself. You cannot accept nobody else if you haven't accepted yourself. Let's start from there. Accept one. Let me stop. Romans 15:7. Accept one another. This one is you. Accept self so you can accept another. Is that also the Bible that said that love your neighbor like you love yourself? Is love yourself first, then the neighbor. Doesn't say go love the neighbor, then later come love yourself. It doesn't say go accept the neighbor and later come accept yourself. No. It all starts with you. You accepting you, you believing in you, you cherishing you, you choosing you. That's what it all starts. So, are you going to accept yourself? are you going to accept yourself? You can choose not to. It's on you though. Another homework for today. What parts of yourself have you been resisted, rejected, or tried to hide? Answer. What parts of yourself have you resisted, rejected, or tried to hide? I will answer first. My sexuality. I grew up in a Christian household, and everything I was hearing about homosexuality was, if you do that, you go into hell. You are a sinner. That's the spirit of the devil. Such a shame. You're gonna burn in hell. You're gonna have a miserable life. You don't deserve to be happy. God hates you. That's all the things I heard. And when you are a kid, whatever you absorb everything. So I believed it. That got imprinted on my subconscious mind. So here I was like, oh no, I gotta hide my sexuality. I get to the point where I was even rejecting that side of me. I was doing it out of fear. Again, I'm not a victim. I take ownership. I was doing it out of fear. So I was like, oh no. Oh my God, if they find out, they say I'm going to hell. I don't want to go to hell. So let me hide it. Let me be somebody else. Let me reject it. And if I was rejecting parts of myself, I wasn't gonna be myself. So what about you? What parts of yourself have you resisted, rejected, or tried to hide? And by the way, God never rejected me. God never hated me. God never condemned me. It was other people. There is no way God come and tell me, I hate you because you are gay, and I love you because you are straight. Never heard God saying it. But I have heard humans say it. It wasn't God who rejected me. It was Christians. It was the church. Yeah. How will it feel to accept all of you, even the parts still learning? Let me answer first. It feels amazing. It feels great. You have this unbreakable sense of peace, this unbreakable sense of faith, this unbreakable sense of joy when you accept all the parts of yourself, even the parts that you're still learning. Remember how I said at the beginning that becoming, learning. How will it feel to accept all of you, even the parts that you are still learning, even the parts that you are still healing? Or you're going to make it partial. I'm only going to accept the bright side of me, the positive side of me. We all have darkness, by the way. We all do. We all do. Even me sitting right here, I got darkness too, but guess what? I control my darkness. I manage my darkness. My darkness does not control me. What do I mean by that? You have the positive energy, the negative energy. Clear example. I can come here every single day and cuss all of you out, and insult all of you, and shame all of you, and guilt trip all of you, and call you, give you all type of negative, insulting names. I can do that. Why not? I know how to cuss, but I don't cuss. If I have ever cussed, it was because I intentionally used that word to intentionally paint a picture. I know how to cuss. I can make you feel like the most horrible, devastating person just with my words. But I choose not to. I choose to do the opposite. I choose to uplift you. I choose to love you. I choose to praise you. I choose to elevate you with my words, with my energy. Because that's who I am. And because that's who I intentionally and consciously choose to do. That doesn't mean I cannot hurt you. That does not mean I cannot destroy you. But I choose not to do it. because I'm in control of my darkness. The devil, the same way all of us have God within, we also have the devil within. Oh, you thought the devil was somebody out there, ooh, a man with things in their head or with red. No, the devil is you. Every time you think negative, every time you're thinking of hurting somebody else, destroying somebody else, even if it's yourself, you are being the devil. We can all do the work of the devil. And you have known people who are doing it every single day. The people who hate, the people who spread fear, spread sickness, spread negativity, the people who destroy intentionally, the people who hurt intentionally. That's the devil. You thought the devil was somebody else? We all walking out here. The same way God is walking out here, the devil is walking out here. Because we got both entities, both energies within. You can choose to be a God or you can choose to be the devil. Either way, you have the power to do so. But I ask myself, why destroy when I can build? Why hate when I can love? For what? It's a choice. What are you choosing to do? Accept all of you, even the parts you're still healing. What you call acceptance means loving yourself without conditions. Just like God's love does not have condition, but for so long I believe God's love was conditional. Oh, God only loves me if I'm straight. God only loves me if I go to church. God only loves me if I read the Bible. Lies. That I have let other people miseducate me on God. That's what I always tell all of you. Think for yourself. Think for yourself. Do your own research. As you should. Question things. No matter how much I can educate you, no matter how much I can inspire you, or I can motivate you, do your own research. As I do myself. All that I come here and share because I read books. I read articles. I go online and go on database. What happened in the year 1900, the year 1986. I do my own research. And we have, all of us, if you're watching this video, you have access to a phone, you have internet. Which means you have access to all the information in the palm of your hand. So why not educate yourself? Or because it's easy, right? You want to be mentally lazy. Let other people educate you. Other people tell you the answer, the solution. No. Go find out yourself. Because if you give somebody else the power to educate you, you also give them the power to keep you ignorant. Yeah. Radical acceptance means loving yourself without conditions. Not after. It's not about I'm going to love myself when I lose weight. I'm going to love myself when I heal. I'm going to love myself when I have a boyfriend, a girlfriend, when I have kids. I'm going to love myself when I build a business. I'm going to love myself when I travel. I'm going to love myself when I change my clothes. I'm going to love myself when I have $1 billion business. I'm going to love myself when I have a YouTube channel. I'm going to love myself when I have the fastest car. I'm going to love myself when I eat. I'm going to love myself after I poop. I'm going to love myself when I shower. I'm going to love myself when I change my haircut. No. Loving yourself right now. Not later, but today, now. People be like, I don't look good now. Well, people are different. To each their own. But me, this is me though. Speaking for myself, because I only know me. I don't know nobody else. I know myself. I love myself no matter how I look. In my eyes, I always look good. Always. To me. I always look good. Always. So I don't have I cannot come on camera if I don't look a certain way or have a certain outfit or certain lotion or certain perfume or certain accessories. I have made videos in the shower. I have made videos crying. I have made videos working out. I have made videos with all different type of clothes. I have made videos under the heat. I have made videos in the rain. I have made videos in the bathroom. Because I have accepted myself without conditions. And I love myself without conditions. I choose to do it. It's a choice that I make every single day. I choose to love myself every single day. Radical acceptance means loving yourself. Not after you have renewed your mind. Not after you complete a 31-day challenge. No. Today, right now, every single day. Not after you have healed. Not once you have fixed everything or you have control of everything. No. Right here, right now, love on you. God never asked you to be perfect. When? God never asked none of us to be perfect. None of us to be perfect. I'm not perfect, but I'm real. I'm not perfect, but I'm God's greatest creation. I'm not perfect, but I am an expression of God, a representation of God. God never asked you to be perfect. Maybe your family did. Maybe religion did. Maybe social media did. Maybe your friends did. Maybe your high school did, but not God. God never asked you to be perfect. Only present and willing. Willing to grow. Willing to evolve. Willing to become. Many of us are waiting until we deserve love before we accept it. What do you mean? Deserve love? From who or from where? Deserve. I'm waiting so I can be deserving of love. You are deserving of love from yourself. Why not? But you're going to wait. Oh. But you are already accepted though. God have accepted you. God doesn't have a choice. God created you, so God accepted you. You don't got to be fixed or healed to be accepted by God. Or to be accepted by yourself. But how many of you put yourself on parole? I'm going to love myself only if, when. When you stop resisting what's true, you make space for transformation. Acceptance is not passivity. It is powerful. That you know what? I know who I am. I accept who I am. Everything that has happened led me to where I am. I have power over my circumstances, over my situations. Yes, I do. I have authority too. When you stop resisting what's true, you make space for transformation. Which, by the way, transformation is internal first. Acceptance frees the mind from the trap of judgment, from the trap of fear, from the trap of criticism. Acceptance frees the mind, right? Again, about the mind, because it's all about the power of the mind. It frees the mind from the trap of judgment and allow healing to begin. Acceptance, it frees the mind from the trap of perfectionism, the trap of judgment, the trap of criticism, the trap of fear, and allows healing to begin. Transformations begin where judgment stops. Transformation begins where self-hate stops. Transformation begins where criticism stops. Transformation begins where fear stops. Transformation begins where perfectionism stops. Radical acceptance does not mean settling. As I said earlier, you accept where you are, but you keep taking intentional steps towards where you want to be. Acceptance does not mean settling. I accept who I am right now. But I know I am becoming. I am growing and evolving. Does not mean settling. It means freeing yourself from shame. It means freeing yourself from guilt. It means freeing yourself from fear. It means freeing yourself from past experiences, past events, past situations, and past people. So you cannot grow in love. So you cannot grow in freedom. So you cannot grow in faith instead of growing in fear. If God has already accepted you, you don't have to earn it. You just have to receive it. God has already accepted you, so why are you not accepting yourself? Or because you want to hide who you are? Because you want to be perfect? You don't want people to know who you are because they're gonna. Who cares? People did not make you. God did. So if God have already accepted you, why do you care about somebody else accepting you? And you are worried about other people accepting you, the same people who don't even accept themselves. If I do not accept me, how can I accept you? That was it for the class. If you have a question, put it in the chat. And if you have the answer, put it in the chat as well. Do your homework, journal about what parts of yourself are you still hiding, resisting, neglecting, and how will it feel to accept all of you, even the parts of you that you still healing? How will it feel? How will it feel? How will it feel? And write about a past event that you are now learning to accept. If you have a question, put it in the chat. And if you have an answer, or if you have the answer of a question, put it in the comment section as well. Again, this challenge is not about, it's not about being perfect. It's about being present. It's not about intensity. It's about intention. Oh, I love how my nails look. I've been in this journey of not biting my nails. And I when I was doing this, I look at it, I was like, it looks so good to me. I love it. 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 Let's close with prayer. Thank you for accepting me fully and unconditionally. I no longer resist the truth of who I am. Your love teaches me how to embrace every part of me. I accept myself with grace just as you do. And from this place of love, I rise. Today is day 12. Feel free to give a testimony or feedback on how is the challenge impacting you, affecting you. Be honest, be transparent, be you in the comment section. You don't have to if you don't feel like it. Well, why was I sharing personal stories? Because I can and because I choose to. And because this is me. And also part of walking in your purpose comes with allowing the entire world to see you naked and be okay with that. It comes with that. That's the price you gotta pay. I already know my purpose, and I have to pay the price of walking in my purpose. That's what it is. Okay, I have to be okay being naked in front of the world. Not literally naked. You all understand. So see you tomorrow for day 13. My book is out on Amazon. Intentional Confidence, the Power to Rise. And the prayer today end up as, and from this place of love, I rise. The power to rise. Get the book. It's on Amazon. And if you have got the book already, give me feedback. Put in the comment section. Be truthful. If this book didn't help you at all, it was trash, it was bad, put it in the comments. I doubt it was. It's a masterpiece. But you are allowed to put your truth. Leave a truthful review, a human review. Whatever truth you take away, whatever way this book made you feel, or whatever this book show you, put it in the comments. Whatever it is, put it in the comments. Yes. See you all for day 13. And to all my gems out there, I love you all.